Can't legislate love, but we can name hate. Can't fix what you won't face at the gate. So we name it wars, tariffs, ice, wage gap, prison pipe. Call each idol down and flip the light. This ain't about fame, it's about food. Not platforms, but power in the hands they exclude.
We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. This is our work until all rise. Until all rise. This is our work until all rise. Until all rise. This is our work until all rise.
Can't legislate love, but we can name hate. Can't fix what you won't face at the gate. So we name it wars, tariffs, ice, wage gap, prison pipe. Call each idol down and flip the light. This ain't about fame, it's about food. Not platforms, but power in the hands they exclude.
We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. This is our work until all rise. Until all rise. This is our work until all rise. Until all rise. This is our work until all rise.
Can't legislate love, but we can name hate. Can't fix what you won't face at the gate. So we name it wars, tariffs, ice, wage gap, prison pipe. Call each idol down and flip the...
Well, I'm alive. I'm live, I think, y'all. Well, we are going to be back in session. So how did y'all like that song? I have to tell y'all. So let's, first of all, this is going to be short. I just want to make sure cameras are working. I want to make sure that they're showing me stuff here in the studio. Jasmine's in the studio with me. I want to make sure cameras are working. I want to make sure the audio is clear, the video is clear. I'm going to make sure we're streaming on every platform. So welcome back, okay? So I need some people to shout out while you're out there. This is going to be 15, 20 minutes tops. And so let me know if you can hear me clear. Let me know if you can see me clear. I'm going to show you a couple different angles of the cameras. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk to you about what the format is. And so I'm going to go back to my Until All Thrive podcast stream. And well, actually, let me see if I can. Zontre has been hooking me up, man. He has been just phenomenal, and I want to shout him out for getting.
Can't legislate love, but we can name hate.
Can y'all hear that music right there?
Can't fix what you won't face at the gate. So we name it wars, tariffs, ice, wage gap, prison pipe. Call each idol down and flip the light. This ain't about fame, it's about food. Not platforms, but power in the hands they exclude.
We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. This is our work until all rise. Until all rise. This is our work until all rise. Until all rise. This is our work until all rise.
Can't legislate love, but we can name hate. Can't fix what you won't face at the gate.
Can't fix what you want.
So we name it wars, tariffs, ice, wage gap, prison pipe. Call each idol down and flip the light. This ain't about fame, It's about food. Not platforms, but power in the hands they exclude.
We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. This is our work until all rise.
That's the song. So mostly everyone is on Facebook, looks like. Now, I want to tell you, I want to direct the audience as much as I can to the YouTube channel. So many of you want to jump over there and let me just send me a quick message so I know that the messaging is working on the YouTube side. That will be outstanding, but I can see it. And you should be able to see me live on jamesgailliard.com. I've not pulled that up yet. I'm going to ask Jasmine. She's in the studio with me, so I want to ask her to do that. So, hey, y'all, welcome. This has been a long time coming. What do y'all think of the song? I'm just curious. Don't flatter me, okay? Because, listen, I'm bigger than that. So this song is my first recorded song using AI. And so can't hear you over the music. Okay, that's helpful. So let's try this again. Only hear music. So is my mic now on? Okay, let me see. What did I do here? They're telling me you cannot hear me. Okay. This is helpful. This is why we have the run through. Let me, okay, guess y'all can hear me now. So that was helpful. I'm going to find out how I can be heard along with the song. I think Zantre told me earlier that I couldn't do that. And of course, that's exactly what I tried to do. So hopefully you guys can hear me now. I think I can see my levels moving. So hopefully I am back. Okay, so everybody's saying just music, but hopefully you guys will get me in a minute. So what do you think of the song? Real talk. This was my first like AI production. Last night I was kind of doing final prep for the show. And as I was doing final prep for the show, I was like, you know what, let me find a good political campaign walkout song. And so I started looking for some political campaign walkout songs, and nothing jumped out for me that I liked. And so I was like, man, I wonder if I could use AI to write a song for me. And so I started like Googling like trap music and gospel music and like what makes those genres of music special. And, I started flooding AI with information, and it already had already been training it around my campaign and about my political and prophetic work at the church. And after about 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours, and several what they call regenerations. And so they give you something and then you regenerate it. And so after several regenerations, that's what we came up with. And so for those of you that heard the song, don't criticize me. I am not a songwriter. I'm certainly not a rapper. But I really wanted something to speak to what we were trying to accomplish here. And so now I'm gonna see if I can play it for you one more time for those of you that are jumping in, and then I'm gonna jump into what our segments look like, okay? So let me give this.
Can't legislate love, but we can name hate. Can't fix what you won't face at the gate. So we name it wars, tariffs, ice, wage gap, prison pipe. Call each idol down and flip the light. This ain't about fame, it's about food. Not platforms, but power in the hands they exclude.
We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop till the whole county rise. This is our work until all rise.
So this is our work until we all thrive. So that was a song. So real talk. I mean, what do you think? I mean, it's amazing what you can do with AI, right? So there was an AI generated song. The goal is for us to air. So for those of you that are new, I used to do a show on Soul 92.1 FM called the James Gailliard Show. The James Gailliard Show started, it kind of morphed out of a show that podcast show that I started in black and white. And so from In Black and White, we went to the James Gailliard Show on Soul 92.1. And then after the elections in 2024, I really didn't do much else at all. And we've been working on this podcast studio. Let me hit you with a couple cameras. I'm on camera one. I have 3 cameras in the studio. In about a week, behind me will be a wonderful image that says "Until All Thrive." It'll be all lit. And then where you have those brown blankets back there, that brown blanket, there's going to be an "Until All Thrive" for the graphic of the show. And you've seen the graphic of the show. I aired that at the beginning of the show. And so we have 3 cameras in here, and eventually I'll have up to 2 other guests with me. And so hitting the second camera here, you can see kind of the view of what the studio looks like. We've got positions over here kind of for people that want to join me. And you can't kind of see the front of it, but I'm sure Jasmine will post some of that. And so we'll have an opportunity, plenty of space, got a bookcase in here. And then the third camera is when I have a special guest, like when it's just me and one other person, right? And so we'll be right there having a conversation, and we'll be able to go back and forth and just engage with each other. So 3 microphone stands, 3 cameras, and I want to shout Zantre out again. He built all of this out. Joe and Ricky and some guy, Terry Regal, some men at the church, built out a wonderful podcast table for me. And so thank you all very much for helping with this. And so this is an iterative process, as I said, from In Black and White to the James Gailliard Show on Soul 92.1 FM to now what we're calling Until All Thrive. And like that is my mantra in life. I just want to live in such a way to help everyone get to the full potential of their lives, to flourish and to thrive. And so we're going to air a show every Monday at 5 p.m. The show will be probably about, I don't know, the show will probably be right at about 75 minutes. I wanted to do a 2-hour show, but then doing research on the popular podcasts, it seemed as if that was just a little bit too long. And so we're going to go somewhere in the 75 to 85, maybe 90 minutes at the most, depending on what I'm going to be covering, okay? And so let me walk you through what's going to happen. This is different than my previous show. And please, if you're on right now, would you just say, hey, I'm on? Would you say I can hear you? Would you say I can see you? So I see a bunch of people here. Thank you. People are telling me they can hear me good, and I'm going to run over to Facebook, and I'm going to to YouTube and see who's over there. And so this show is different than previous shows. Previous shows, I used to do like a deep dive. And so I would maybe take 2 or 3 subject matters at the most to talk about. I'm not going to do that with this show. There's 6 segments. And because I'm, an alliterative kind of public speaker, I'm using the word thrive as an acrostic. A lot of people confuse acrostics and acronyms. I'm using thrive as an acrostic, and I'm trying to see who's out there chatting with me, if anybody's chatting with me on YouTube. I'm surprised I don't have more people on YouTube. I really want YouTube to be 8 people are watching on YouTube, so that's great. Nobody's chatting with me just yet. Oh, good afternoon, Pastor. So I do have from Miss Tyson chatting, so that's good. And so let me know if you're on YouTube. Say I can hear you, I can see you. That will be really helpful. And then we're going to find somebody on my website, jamesgailliard.com. We just added a watch live link there. And so literally the web designers are, as I'm speaking, probably working on that. And there's going to be some slides. So starting tomorrow at 5 o'clock, there's going to be 6 segments. I'll start at 5 o'clock, and I'll probably run, as I said, 75 to 85, 90 minutes tops on the show. And let me tell you, the word thrive is how we're going to lay out the segments. And so the T stands for trending. And so the first thing I want to talk about, the first 10, 12 minutes of the show is going to be me talking about what is trending, okay? I'm going to cover segments that are popular, things that are really high up in the pecking order in terms of what we're seeing in media, social media, et cetera. And I'm happy to take your ideas because, as you know, this is your show. So I was thinking about doing the whole Maverick City thing, what they were kind of talking about. That's been kind of hot. And so I may that may be my piece tomorrow. If you have an idea, throw that out for me and say, hey, Pastor, this has been trending. Would love for you to talk about it. Keep in mind that one of the things that this show does is that this show, matter of fact, let me read it to you. This is what I wrote that I'll say at the beginning of every show. So what's going to happen, I think I saw Ted say this or write this to play, my intro song that I wrote on AI. So what'll happen is right at 5 o'clock, you'll see let me show it to you real quick. You will see the Until All Thrive logo. That's what you'll see right there, right? And then, and while you're looking at that, there are going to be 2 iterative cycles of the song Until All Thrive, and then that'll take about 2.5 minutes maybe, and then I'll start the show, right? So I'll be live in terms of my person, like 5:02, something like that. And then we'll jump right, and then I'm going to make this statement, something like this. Welcome to Until All Thrive, a weekly conversation at the intersection of public policy, prophetic insight, and the pursuit of justice. I'm James Gailliard. I serve as pastor, a public servant, and your host, inviting you to engage with the issues that shape our culture, impact our communities, and define our future. Whether you're in Nash, Vance, Franklin, or any county throughout North Carolina or any state in the union, we're lifting voices, we are exposing truth, and we are activating change. And so let's begin. That's how I'm going to start every show, okay, with that statement. And then I'm going to go into the first cycle, the first segment. The first segment, the T stands for trending, as I said. So we'll cover kind of what's trending. If you have some ideas about what you want me to cover, go ahead and shout that out. Secondly, the H of Thrive stands for headlines. I'm going to cover what is making local, state, and national headlines. That's a little different than what's trending, okay? And so I'll cover that. I can tell you the overwhelming majority of the time I'm going to be covering what is happening in North Carolina, and I'm going to really focus like Raleigh and East, but I'll still cover nationally as the issues arise. The R, THR, the R stands for real talk. Now, I'm sorry, let me go back. Trending is 10 to 12 minutes. Headlines are going to be about 15 minutes of talk. Real talk is going to be 20 minutes. Now, the real talk is when I cover the hard-hitting subjects. Now, I don't know, about a month ago, 3 weeks ago, I made some really hard-hitting statements about various organizations, companies, and why we should not support them. And I know some of you have had angina about it, and that's gonna be my real talk segment tomorrow. I'm gonna give you the real lowdown on what some of these corporations do in terms of funneling their foundation dollars to causes that really damage our community. So I'm going to pull the cover out on that tomorrow. Okay, that's something I'm definitely covering tomorrow. You don't have any question about that. I'm definitely going to do that. And then so that's trending, headlines, real talk, and then implementation is the next segment. The implementation segment is 10 minutes. And in the implementation segment, I'm going to cover asking people to do certain things like registering to vote, making phone calls. It's going to be something action-oriented. Hey, we want you to do this as a result of what we've been learning. So that's THRI, and then the V is village. I'm going to take 10 minutes, and I'm going to highlight people or nonprofits or businesses that are doing good things in our community. I am going to focus really heavily on Eastern North Carolina. I'm not going to focus exclusively on Nash, Vance, and Franklin counties, even though I will heavily make emphasis there. But I'm going to cover basically east of Raleigh, but as opportunity permits, I'll do some others as well. So Again, I'm going to be highlighting people because there's some good people doing some things. And I think we need to support them. We need to lay that out. We need to say, hey, you know, we see you. And so I want to try to bring dollars into certain communities, amongst certain businesses. I want to crowdfund good things that people are doing. Say, hey, let's shout out this business, and then let's show up on this day and let's sell them out, right? Or look at what this nonprofit is doing for the community. So the V is for village. And then I'm going to end every show. It'll be 5 minutes or less with an exhortation. It'll be me ending every show with a positive quote, a scripture reference, and some type of statement to encourage everybody. And that's the show. And then I'm going to end every show pretty much in the same way. I'm going to end every show and say, hey, though we've come to the end of this broadcast, we're not at the end of the conversation. I may be out of time, but I'm not out of talk. The clock may have run out, but the content continues. And so through your action, through your voice, and through your courage, until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and stay involved. I'm James Gailliard, and we are out. And then I'm going to hit the song again, and we're done. So that is the model for Until All Thrive. I hope that it's going to be impactful. I can tell you this, it is a lot of work. Producing this, getting the segments ready, it's a lot of work. I'm like literally blocking my calendar off now to be able to do that. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm excited to start up tomorrow. I'm very appreciative of all of you. I'm appreciative for all of you that have joined me and that are on. And I'm hesitating because I'm going on my social media right now, and I just want to kind of see what the comments are, and they'll be out there. And then, of course, this will wind up in the podcast section of my YouTube channel. Really want to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be putting a lot of information out there. If you don't know, this should also be going to my campaign website, my campaign Facebook page. Jasmine's in the room right now, so I'm going to ask her to check that for me. So my campaign page should also have this. So this should be streaming when we're all said and done. If it is not tonight, this will be streaming in 4 places. My personal Facebook page, my campaign Facebook page, my personal YouTube channel, and jamesgailliard.com website. Those are the places all this will stream. So you should find a way to be able to get in and do all the things. And so I'm going to check your comments. And look, I appreciate y'all jumping on. And this was just mic check. That's all this was, making sure stuff worked. I had a couple of hiccups, which is why I wanted to do it. It was strictly user error because Zantre has been telling me otherwise. And so the next big task that I have is to go ahead and hit this song one last time and then go ahead and end this first live broadcast. I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'm excited to get into all the things that I think are going to be really impactful and really helpful to move our community forward. So I'm James Gailliard. Thanks for tuning in on this initial broadcast Until All Thrive. I'm out. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Can't legislate love, but we can name hate. Can't fix what you won't face at the gate. So we name it wars, tariffs, ice, wage gap, prison pipe. Call each idol down and flip the light. This ain't about fame, it's about food. Not platforms, but power in the hands they exclude.
We won't stop till the whole county rise. We won't stop.